Yeah, choose your card.
Just to make sure it's recording. Or it recorded.
Yeah, but you have 20 seconds left, so choose your card. He says I only kept using Slipstream in the MC race, which is actually something you can indeed do. Yeah. Okay, let's assume that it's working. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome for this epic MKDS game between Abel Marcus and French racer Godot, played at Abel Marcus' bedroom, at least from the commentator side. We start with Mumu Farm, and in this start, pretty standard start from Abel. We have him taking a quick lead on Godot, escaping from devastating moors. Mumu Farm is always such a tough track to play with. This new strat here. I mean, new strat. Oh, that was actually pretty tough. Now Abel has to come back using this new right empty strat. He has chances of doing it, depending on how well he does. He's actually having a good run apart from the more before. Had to say that for him to miss an empty, of course, always the same. But yeah, on farm you can always... Your opponent can always miss anywhere, especially because of the moors, maybe also the walls that are really easy to hit. Abel just demonstrated it again. We're pretty well synchronized, it seems. Oh, and we have Godot with a clear miss, and we have Abel Marcus closing the gap between them. He's gradually closing the gap. He might be able to win. This all depends on this strat, this passage. Don't hit them all, don't hit them all. He's back in it, That's an epic dodge, but he's gonna fail, and Godot is gonna keep the lead until the very end. No, he hits the wall. Oh my god, this is an epic finish. Abel Marcus for the win in this first race.
It's beautiful.
Yes, any comment? A quick comment, Abel?
I thought it was a dead race at the end, but I managed to...
Yeah. Oh! And we have Sky Garden now starting, second race of the GP, where being able to keep PRB is of course the essential bit, and even better if you can actually take the shortcut. Abel having a good lead, but both players have Iron PRB for the moment, and unfortunately Abel fails at the shortcut. Yeah, he says he's lost, which might be possible indeed, because Godot managed to take the shortcut, but you never know. Again, maybe he'll attempt it's lap 2 again if he keeps on PRBing until then and fail. Maybe he'll fail somewhere else. But yeah, definitely things are not looking so good for Abel. But look what I was saying just happened actually. Godot failed, and now it's Abel's duty to try and catch up as well as he can. He tries to go with this jump at the platform area, and then he kind of messes it up a little bit, but I think he still has his chances of coming back. Godot obviously looking very nervous here. Abel as well, considering the fact that he again did some kind of a stupid mistake here. Pretty much an intense race again. Anything can happen until the end. For the moment the gap stays pretty much similar between the two races, and Godot does not miss the jump at this stage. He's probably trying to take as few risks as he can to secure the win. Abel attempting a new strat here, which he managed to do, but then yes, exactly, accidentally used the red shell and anyway fell. So that's a win for Godot, 1-0 in this match, and looking for the next race. So yeah, that was definitely not the best race Abel played in his life, but so we've got either Yoshi Falls or Frappe Snowland, and it will be Frappe, which is probably good for Abel as it's a long race and he might be able to take a larger lead on his opponent here. Although, as you know, that he played on time trials 150cc on this track recently, that might result in a drawback for him, because when you use 250cc strat, then it's a bit difficult to get back to the Wi-Fi level. Everyone should go and see his epic Frappe Snowland BLS time, by the way, so be sure to check that on his YouTube channel just afterwards. Doing some advertising.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And yeah, Abel managed to take some kind of a lead on Godot. With, yeah, exactly, freestyle strat, added empty, but pretty good actually. Nice corner at the end. he seems in confidence right now, controlling the race. Just be sure not to miss this shortcut. Exactly, very well taken. Nice cut. Added double hop here. Don't know if this is part of his strat, but yeah, you could probably stay a bit closer to the left this spot, but it's still pretty good. Double hop again, that's interesting. And Abel gradually increasing his margin over his opponent. Godot probably trying to do his best to come back, but when you know how well Abel is playing, it's of course very difficult. Slightly changed strat in this second lap, and we enter last lap already. Not a lot of suspense for the moment, as Abel still has this comfortable margin. He still mustn't miss, of course, as it's pretty much quick to hit a snowman, for instance, so don't do that, please.
No worry.
Yeah, definitely the width seems to be secured for Abel. Abel is able to show his ability. What a stupid pun. Would be easier to comment in French. I'll do this next GP. And for the moment it's 2-1 for Abel Marcus, taking the lead once again in this great match.
You should definitely provide some Japanese commentary.
I will. Yeah, it's not as if I could speak Japanese for real very well, but I'll try definitely in a few races.
Right.
I assume you play a bit more than just one GP, right?
Of course.
Oh, and you've got Yoshi Circuit.
Not my favourite.
Yeah, not my favorite either, I must say. These days, I've always been pretty slow on that track. I think it's gonna be pretty much a very close race. I had the chance of actually racing with a PRB miss here from Abel, but also from Godot, apparently. Yeah, I was saying I had the chance of racing against Godot before on this very same track. That's actually one of the tracks in which, yeah, he's actually pretty good. Although he kind of denies what I'm saying right now with some misses. Abel as well doing kind of a stupid wall hit. Now things are getting very tense between these two races. Abel has to come back, but of course he mustn't accumulate mistakes. Somehow gained a lot at the shortcut part. We still have a little gap between Godot and Abel, but I think Abel is strongly coming back now. Like, they should be neck to neck by last lap, I guess. Yeah, exactly. And now Abel is taking the lead. He will need to hold it. Godot will be able to rely on slipstream to stay just behind him. Might be to whoever makes the next mistake. Yeah, Godot not losing any ground on Abel. He's really doing his best to stay right behind him and to pressure him. But Abel is managing very well with that pressure for the moment, and we have the key part of the lap. Abel doesn't do the 2 empties, neither does Godot, and the gaps stay similar before the last corner. And Abel is gonna go for the left of the plans, just as Godot, and he's gonna secure... Oh my goodness! No! We have just witnessed the most stupid mistake ever in this game.
I agree.
Wow. How did you do it?
I have no words. I guess it was a bit of arrogance on my side.
Oh well, Abel, thanks a lot for these wise sayings here. And we end this first match on a tie, which is very surprising, but yeah.
So just cut it here.
Okay, so that's all. See you, folks.